Okay, good afternoon again. So today is the start of week 5. Uh, since it's the start, let's try to make it a bit engaging. Let's try to hear from you what you have done in the past week. What was the main gain that you gained, or the skill that you acquired, the new insight that you found from last week's challenge, or is there anything that you have faced? So let's start by that and we can proceed to the next. So each and everyone here have to speak because since this is a stand up, you are expected to um, share what you have done so far. So thank you, Mustu. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Unfortunately, I haven't completed the tasks because I'm very overwhelmed on training the model. I think the main reason is the data quality, as I and the next issue is the machine issue because on the collab, if the training takes much time,
Mhm,
the session will end before the training completed.
mhm,
And these two problems is much makes me overwhelmed,
mhm,
and unfortunately, I haven't completed. I have already completed training the first main model, which is
mhm.
we call it, I forget the name, Alberta base or something like.
Okay.
Yeah, it's successfully completed, but the rest of the two, I try to train them,
Mm.
and it's not working for me properly. And maybe this today I will try to complete and submit the rest of the task.
Okay, that's good. I think it's expected to get overwhelmed with these training things because since you're trying to train large language models, so they need high resource, high uh, power machines. So at least you have gained a certain experience how difficult it is, plus what the data means to it, and that's good thing. So you have to celebrate that experience you have gotten from that week.
Yeah.
Hopefully you will.
One thing from the data we are given, I noticed is
Mhm,
on the labeling,
mhm,
for example, on one entity,
mhm,
it begins with B product, B
mhm,
dash product, and then if we are on the data, uh, when you get the price, there is
mhm,
no B dash price or there is no B dash log.
mhm.
On one sentence or on one entity, we have only one B. That is B dash product, and that's not correct labeling. And I noticed that after I already completed the training. Then,
I didn't get it clearly what's the correct and what's the incorrect one because B means indicates the beginning of your product name and I is the intermediate one.
yes, then when
Then
you
for
label,
price you can have a price tag and for location you can have location tag.
yes,
How do
for example,
you?
you on the beginning of price, you have to label it B dash price. Then it have if there is a next price or another token, you have to label it I dash price.
Okay.
Also for location, you have to label first the first camera location B dash
Mm.
loc, then the second I dash loc. But on the given data, there is no.
That means from the data that you have extracted, not the given one.
Yeah, I used my the data I have extracted, but it is too small, and when I trace the model, it's not accurate. So I decided to use the data you have provided on the drive.
That's a small portion of the data, just to show how it's labeled and how things are going. But better if you can use your peers' data to train the model. I would suggest that.
Yeah, I tried it a lot of time, but the response of the model is not. I don't satisfied with it. It is
Okay,
much lower, and I noticed it is a problem of the shortage of the poor data.
okay,
Then I decided to use the data provided. Even it is much of data. It's 177,000 rows of data. So that's much. So I just cut it off and I used some of the portion and I redo the labeling
okay,
and I used it. Lastly, I just trained it one model and it works fine.
okay. That's good. Anyone else who wants to share? I can see that a couple of updates on the Slack. No, on the message box. So thanks, Tensai, for the updates. Stefanos have said challenging tasks so far due to lack of section level data. Even tried to extract. Okay, that's nice. This this is just to simulate what's coming because you are expected to join any of the companies in Ethiopia. So most of them needs to be um, most of them use Amharic as a working language or other local language. So this is a place where you can see that how challenging it is and how the data quality and the data um, size matters. So just be aware and be prepared that when you go to the market, you will face similar challenge to solve. So try to think in that way as well. Anyone who wants to share their updates? Okay, let me add on the top of the update. Let me add one thing. Did you help someone in this week or in the previous week, just to complete their challenge, or did you receive any help from others? You can shout out. Did anyone help anybody, or did anyone receive any help from others? Okay, thank you, Stefanos. I was helping Abdulaziz, so that's good thing. Anyone have helped anyone, or anyone receives help from? So thank you, Stefanos, for helping Abdulaziz because this is a collective effort for us to grow together. So you have made certain input in the growth of Abdulaziz. So thank you. Anyone or anyone wants to share their updates? Still, it's possible. It's open. Not to talk is always the easiest thing that you can do, but to share your experience, to share your updates would help you in your future career. Please try to share what you have done. Please try to be more interactive in the sessions that we had, because this is where you can grow, not where you can listen. Yes, you can listen, you can do tasks, but better to improve your communication skill as well. So don't do the simplest or the easiest thing. Try to face the hardest part also. I know it's to talk is hard thing, but by um, passing what's hinder you from talking, please try to show yourself. Please try to present what you have. Please try to update the progress that you have made. And every little step, even the little things that model training that doesn't work, is the baseline for your future skill development. So that's also one milestone that you can share. So I couldn't see any updates in this comment box. Also, should I call names randomly, or you will update by your whales? It doesn't have any single answer for the model that doesn't performing well, because the structure, the things, you can point out many things for your model's performance, but the core and the main issue, I would say, that the data issue, then the learning rate or the reports will improve your uh, output in more and more accurate way, but the data is the critical one. Yes, yes. The room seems to be quiet. I think you are enjoying the silence. So if there is no update, I wouldn't say too much. Maybe it's better to wrap it up here. But please, this is the place where you can talk. Try to express what you have done and what you have in your hand. So, Filmon.
Hi, ይሰማል?
Hi, Filmon.
Okay. So, update on my task. ሰሚት አድርጌያለሁ ኦልሬዲ ባለው ነገር we couldn't do it all ላይ ብዙ ማስተካከል የምንችላቸው ነገሮች አሉ for the future wise also ሪላይዝ ያደረኩትና ያየሁት ነገር መጀመሪያ ባለፈውም ስል ነበረ ዳታው is not nearly enough ሁሉ ሳይሆን it's not comparable we need a lot of data ለመስራት በሞዴል so when ኮምፔር ስናደርጋቸው ኦልሞስት ሁለቱን የሰራሁት እኔ በርታ ማሪክ እና ኤክሴልም በበርታ ነው ትሬን ያደረኩት ሶ ኮምፓሪዥኑን ስንሰራው ፕሪሲዥን አኪሬሲ ኤፍ1 ስኮር ብዙ ያመጣልን ኦልሞስት ፕሪሲዥኑ እና እንትኑ አይ ዶንት ኖ ተሳስቼ ሊሆን ይችላል ግን ወደ ዜሮ ነገር ነው የመጣልኝ ሶ ጀስቲፋይ ያደረኩት ፕሮባብሊ አኪሬሲ እና እንትኑን ዘ ሞዴል አኪሬሲ ነው እየነገረኝ ያለው ብዬ ነው የማስበው። ዞሮ ዞሮ ኦ የሚለውን አዘር የሚለውን ስላስገባንለት ሞስትሊ አዘር እያለ እየሞላው
Yeah.
ሊሆን ይችላል በሚለው ማለት ነው። ሶ የአዘር ዋንስ ግን እየሞላ ስለሆነ ኦልሞስት ክሎስ ቱ ዜሮ ነው። በርታማሪክ እንደውም ትንሽ 0 something አለው ከግሬተር ዛን ዜሮ ነገር ነው የመጣልኝ። ሶ ያው ቴክኒክሊ እየሰራው አይደለም በሚለው ነው። ሶ ከዛ ውስጥ የተያየሁት ነገር እና ለርን ያደረኩት ነገር how to do the model, train the model, test the model እና ያለውን ነገር ማየቱን ከዛ ውስጥ ለመውሰድ ሞክሬያለሁ። ግን ያው አሰ ፕሮጀክት እና ሴንትን ዳታው እንደሚያስፈልገን ያየሁት።
ኦኬ ምናልባት ኦን ዲ አዘር ሃንድ ደግሞ ምን አለ መሰለህ የተባሉት እነኚህ ኮምፕሌክስ ሞዴሎች የማይሰሩ ከሆነ ዩዥዋሊ እንትን ነው የሚሆነው። ኮምፕሌክስ ሞዴሎች ሲሆኑ ብዙ ዴታ ለለርኒንግ ይፈልጋሉ። ግን አሁን እነሱን የምንጠቀምባቸው ፍሮም ደ ስክራች የማናደርገው ለምንድን ነው? ዊዝን አ ፊው ትሬኒንግ ሴት እነኚህን ትልልቅ ላንጉዌጅ ሞዴሎች ፋይን ቲዩን ማድረግ ስንችል ነው ኦር ስንፈልግ ነው። ኦን ዲ አዘር ሳይድ ደግሞ እነኚህ ኮምፕሌክስ ያልሆኑ ሞዴሎች እና ላይት የሚባሉትን ሞዴሎች ደግሞ ተጠቅሞ መሞከር የሚባል ሌላ አማራጭ አለ። ከነ ኤክስኤምኤልአርም በርት ሚኒም በርት ታይኒም በፊት ስሞል ሞዴሎች አሉ ሌሎች በትናንሽ ፓራሜትሮች የሚሰሩ እና they can easily predict the entities. Hopefully they will work for Amharic too because they are trained on multiple language. So እነሱንም እንደ አማራጭ ሌላ ሳይት ላይ ማየት ይቻላል። ግን አንዳንዴ ትላልቅ ሞዴሎች መልስ ይሆናሉ፣ አንዳንዴ ደግሞ ስሞል ሳይዝ ሞዴሎች መልስ ይሆናሉ። ሶ ጀስት እንደ ኢንሳይት ለመናገር ያክል on top of what you have said. I think ጥሩ ፕሮግረስ ነው። ከዛ ውጭ ባለው yes it's expected data is the critical issue.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Filmon. Okay, too much in class imbalance. Yeah, that's why we need the correctly labeled data and more data from that. Any other update? If not, let me ask one question. Who feels ready for the next week's challenge? Maybe you can give me a thumbs up to start this week's challenge. Okay. Stefanos is the only one who is ready for this week's challenge. Thank you, Nathanael. Thank you. So that means we are ready to start this week's challenge. Hopefully we can start in the challenge introduction in 30 minutes. So see you there. If you don't have any questions or on Saturday's program, it's for you guys to reward that you have done something from nothing. So basically, you are invited to join us here in the office, and we will have a guest, and you can talk to him, and you can ask your questions regarding to what you have been so far, and also for the future. If you can, please join us. Or what do you want to hear, Gabriel? Exactly. The program will be, there will be a guest, Yaval will be our guest, and you talk to him. So if you have any questions, set of questions about anything regarding to the take or your, you can ask experts what they have been through, and you'll learn from their experience. Okay, that's fine. Anything else? So if not, let me wrap it up here. Thank you everyone for joining. See you in 30 minutes for the challenge introduction.